Hey everybody, welcome back to Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. Last we left off, there's a thief around these schools, and I aims to find him. What's my stealth level at right now? Pretty high. I'd want to put the torch out, actually. This is probably a very bad idea. Yeah, I don't seem to be getting anywhere that way. Can't be wasting time. Think, think. attack. Now I can reconnoiter the reception room. Am I not doing the right thing? One would think the best idea would be to catch the thief in the act. Excuse me. Well, I'm stumped. I most definitely heard something. This is unpleasant. The hell? No. Normally I would dismiss her blustering as inconsequential, but I noticed that the globe is missing from this room. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip this right now. Yada 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 yada. I'm gonna reload and gonna go to bed. Because while I did gain some stealth points, it only seemed to make me tired. apparently that's just going to happen anyway. As I was saying, apparently the thief yada yada yada. Normally I would dismiss her text blusterings as inconsequential, however I notice that the globe is missing from this room. There is a thievery problem that must be solved, and it would be best to redeem our blemished reputation if you are the ones to solve it. To that end I will add a new tool to your repertoire, the trap. There are many ways to entrap your foes. We shall just a few simple traps that can be used to slow down or injure an opponent. Traps can be useful in limited situations. If you are in a dangerous situation, setting a trap in the path of the monster will give you an opportunity to escape or slow down its advance upon you. In the concept of this school thief, you will first need to figure out where the thief goes. The trap is a method of detaining the thief while you confront him or her. There are two types of traps that are available in this store. The standard trap does minor damage, but it detains a person for a few rounds of combat encounter. The other trap first is the GUI. This is a liquid one pours down on the ground. It's very sticky and will stop a person for a few moments. However, the GUI only lasts for a few hours before it dries to dust. Nor does it work on a larger than man-sized opponent. There's another trap they will eventually add to your repertoire, the Mighty Trap. The Mighty Trap does serious damage to opponent and contains the opponent for many rounds. I do not recommend the use of this trap unless you are physically threatened by your opponent. It is a weapon, not a mere tool. Do you have any questions? Fairly McDonald. Are you saying that we set traps all around the school to catch the thief? Wouldn't that catch anyone who's isn't watching their step? No, I did not say that. I assumed that you use common sense and only use a trap if you had a reasonable chance of catching exactly what you intend to trap. Do not place traps in hallways or other places that that innocent bystanders are likely to get caught. If you find a remote area that the thief frequents, you can bait the trap with something to attract the thief's eye, thus lead the thief to the trap. Once you have uncovered the thief's identity, speak to me about it and I shall handle the situation. Any other questions? I've been awakened by noises in the middle of the night coming from the hallway. That would be a good starting point from which to catch the thief if you choose to follow up upon it. So we should use the regular trap to catch the thief for minor nuisances, but the mighty trap if we are facing a dangerous monster. Is that it, Master? Yeah, Herr Saucy, I expect you to use all your tools appropriately. Very well, find that thief. He has violated Precept 4 of the Rogue Rules when he stole our globe. I want him apprehended. Guten Tag. Mr. Twerk seems rather perturbed by all the thieves going around the school. I'm rather curious as to whether his indignation of such immoral activities exceeds his exhilaration at the possibility of disbanding the disbarred bards. What do you think of the thefts? Much of what the thief stolen has been worthless, things no fence would be interested in carrying. Other than that, I do not know what's going on here. It's possible that the thief or thieves have magical abilities or items. It's also possible that the thief uses secret passageways of which I am unaware. Come on, there's gotta be something. How do we... Left foot, right I am so good at this. Alright, let's catch some actual magic. Today you have the marvelous opportunity to learn your first magical spell. Isn't that exciting? It's called Sense Magic. It will allow you to perceive the magical aura that radiates from items infused with magic, magical creatures, or from spells. In addition, Sense Magic will give you some information on the type of magic and whether it is potentially harmful. It can be used to locate hidden magical items and invisible objects. It's a very practical spell and one that you should all be able to master even with your limited potential. Can we use Sense Magic to detect hidden doors in the castle? Generally speaking, unless a door is concealed by magic rather than a clever device, Sense Magic is rather useless for that purpose. On the other hand, it can detect whether a door or an item uses a magical trap. Food. Food. Oh, open the door. Get on the floor. Everybody do the dinosaur. So the idea is we set a bunch of traps everywhere to try and catch the thief. That won't work. First of all, it only takes a few minutes to get out of a trap, so you would have to use the way of the Gadat by keeping watch on the trap from a point of concealment. Second, you need to establish the thief's pattern of behavior and place the trap where the thief is most likely to go. Then you need to make sure that you only catch a thief and not some innocent bystander. It'd be fun to catch Twerk in a trap, but there's probably hell to pay afterwards. Perhaps you could bait the trap with something the thief wants? Is how my people catch things. What does the thief want? It seems like he's stealing just about anything. There must be a pattern of things he steals. We just need to find it. And I want every one of you to clean up and leave this room now. So, Mr. Shanshan, tell to me what you know of the school thief. Mr. Twerky tells everyone that you disbarred bards be the thieves. And again, Mr. Twerk say many things, but not all things he say be true. You are not the school thief, that I know. The smell of all the cookies making me hungry again. Could I have an apple to tide me over? Help yourself. The apple bowl is by itself well for starving students. Just take one and leave for the others. How do you know I'm not the thief? You walk with a wolf and a jackal, Sean. For now, they walk side by side, snarling at each other. When they part company, it will be your choice of which one to follow. What does that mean? It means, Mr. Shanshan, that you are not a thief yet. You have not yet chosen your own path. Ishu watch over you, Sean. Who's Ishu? All of my answers will just end with more questions from you. For now, be happy to know that what you do really matters. The future comes with every step. Not like Platane's acquaintance, but left them behind. Apples he took all from the barrel. I didn't want an apple tart. I wanted an... There we go. Okay, so we have bait. We just need a place to put it. Never mind then. Never been there. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Well, actually, maybe I should. Maybe I'll learn something. You be quiet, kitty. He must be found before they shut down the disbarred bards class. You should be out looking for the thief rather than wasting time here. But sir, we'll talk about this later. I see the chief suspect is just walking to the room. Scoot, cat. It's a gambling game. I'll ante to the guard, then we bet or fold. If we bet the best hand wins. Best hand, okay. Grand Poobah beats everything. Poobah is next, and Fistbin, me, Mump is the worst. Staying on a weak hand just is a way to lose Lyra. If I'm behind at the beginning, odds are I'm still be behind at the showdown. Is it a dog or a werewolf? He's dressed in a brown coat and a natty hat. The statue of Elsa von Spielberg? Elsa von Spielberg, savior of Spielberg and Silmaria. My heart flutters a little when I say her name. I mean, a hero for the ages with the soul of a brigand? Thief must be found. The sooner the thief is caught, the better for us disbarred bards. He's just an excuse. Torque is looking for to disband us. this thief too seriously. He's bound to get caught soon. What do you think? No, I don't. But I do think that with your sense of humor, you are the only one I know who would go around stealing things just to prove they can be stolen. I take it you aren't going to try and catch the thief. Anyone who's stupid enough to steal worthless junk from all over the school is going to get caught sooner or later. It's probably just a prank. I must disagree. I mean, O'Connor, you're the thief around here. I look forward to seeing you expelled, so confess quickly and get it over with. You think I'm the school of thieves, Harry? Is that your keen detection skills, or just wishful thinking on your part? You'll have to do more than base those accusations. You have to prove it. Now, catch me if you can. I know I can outwit you any day of the week. I'll catch you in the act and see you expelled, O'Connor. I'm looking forward to it. I cannot believe all this provo over petty pilfery, as if a true thief would stoop to stealing towels or purloining pens. Have you learned anything new about the thief? Only that nothing, Hmm. 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 We must search. Hmm. Search more. Found your missing pamphlets in the pilot junk here. Maybe you should clean up sometime. And thanks, Sean. Well, I'll talk about these. It didn't occur to me to look for the pipes in the room. There's one thing down. Still trying to catch thief. want to stop just yet. First, let's try and go to sleep and see what happens. Okay. It seems to have not secret ways and passages of the castle. Therefore, I believe it is time for the lesson on Diverkenstein, or in vernacular, spot hidden. This castle has many concealed doors and secret passageway. It takes skill to detect doors. You have to look for places that do not quite make sense. Why is there no picture on a given wall? Why is there a trail of dust leading up to a curtain? Spot hidden takes keen perception skills as well as the intelligence of knowing where to look. Your assignment this day is to use the skilled observation and perception to uncover the thief. Couldn't you just show us an example of a secret passage around here so we'd know where to look? I could, yes. However, this is not kindergarten. I am not here to hold your hand as you cross the street. I am your guide, not your guardian. It is up to you to discover whether you are worthy of becoming a rogue or not. Very well, I suggest you spend your spare time uncovering the secrets of this school. More critically, I suggest you discover the thief of this school. Dismissed. Well then. Call it a video here. I am the Blues 32. This is Hero U, Rogue to Redemption. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.